I still remember what it felt like to step on the University of Oregon campus for the very first time. It was absolutely frightening. I didn't think a brown girl like me belonged in such a prestigious place. As I took my first step, I looked around me and I immediately wanted to get back into the car with my parents. I didn't recognize anything or anyone that looked like me. I was so far away from where my family came from or where I thought I'd ever be. It was all too good to be true. As I walked my way down to my dorm room in Hamilton, imposter syndrome took over my mind and body. First year of college was nothing what I expected. Really, I didn't know what to expect. College was so foreign to me that I didn't even understand what a major was or the fact that we had to buy textbooks. After meeting with an advisor and learning the different majors that existed, I decided I was going to major in human physiology. I was determined to change the world as a pediatrician. However, after failing biology my first term of college, I knew that dream was going to be a big stretch. Second year of college, after failing biology once again, I decided it'd be best for everyone if I just gave up on that dream. In high school, I had graduated with honors, but in this new environment, I was completely lost. I didn't know how to navigate the system like everyone else seemed to. I had no real guidance or support, and the one person I wish could tell me, "Todo va a estar bien, mija, everything will be okay," was trying to save her own life. My mother had been dealing with anxiety and depression since before I was born. But second year of college, my mother experienced a traumatic car crash that left her shaking, skyrocketing her anxiety, and deepening her depression. For years, I had seen the unhealed wounds of trauma and pain build within mi madre. I didn't know it before, but I know it now. Women of color have inherited trauma that keeps cycling generation to generation, violence that has been perpetuated in our communities, in our own homes for centuries. A pain that will stay silent and be followed by ancient, unexpressed anger. The pain of immigrant women who cannot escape abusive men because they are far away from home and need to take care of their children. I saw this in my own mother, who was in a position that left her trapped and vulnerable. Growing up, I always wondered if my mother's wounding started with her fight against breast cancer or the bruises my father left on her. After my mother experienced her traumatic car crash, she told me to take her somewhere safe because she felt as if she was a danger to herself. It was as if all the unhealed wounds and trauma had finally built within mi madre. She was on the edge of giving up on herself and on us. I took my mother to a psychiatric hospital where she would be hospitalized for the next 2 weeks. I was taking trips back and forth to see my mother in Portland. It was really hard for me to concentrate on my studies. And as a result, I lost my academic scholarship. That not only hurt my bank account, but my heart. Because here I was, I had the best opportunity to go to college after my parents migrated from Mexico with only a middle school education. Not only was I trying to fight for my own survival and success, but break the cycle of poverty and intergenerational trauma. Many of us, especially of us, those that come from working families, maintain a mental toughness we think is going to keep us alive, but slowly it catches up to us. I saw this in my own parents who would break their backs day and night to give me and my siblings a better life. But even immigrant parents with their wings cut still teach their children how to fly and thrive. After witnessing my mother, I knew I had to make changes in my life. Not only for the sake of my academics, but for my mind and soul. Second year of college, towards the end of it, looked very different for me. I did something I never thought I'd do before. I sought counseling. I made the choice to heal. Not only for the sake of my mental health, but for future generations of women of color that come after me. Towards the end of my second year, I found a major that I am so proud to claim today. Ethnic studies. It has given me the language and theory to the oppression of color that communities of color like my own have faced. It gives me motivation to wake up every morning, to go to class, to learn, to heal, to turn anger into organizing. Here I am today, a proud first-generation brown girl ready to graduate within the next year with a current major GPA of 3.8. I am blessed to be able to have conversations with my mother and sister about intentional acts of loving, healing, and breathing life into the soul. I want to take a moment to send love and strength to all the people that are trying to heal from things they do not discuss. It's not too late to make a choice. Believe in yourself. While the process of healing may take time and may be difficult, you will find the strong and capable parts of yourself to reclaim. Thank you.